Libraries have always been an important place throughout my life. Libraries are these places of discovery, learning, timelessness, and equality. I was born and raised in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and to have a group of my paintings at the library I grew up going to is so rewarding. The newly remodeled Westgate branch is spacious, cozy, and full of books and chairs. The work that has been installed at the library are 3 large paintings from my Neighborhood View series. The paintings are richly colored and textured, full of references of a residential community that has grown and settled together like puzzle pieces or shapes of a quilt. The textures and detail keep the paintings intimate, while the scale is large and public. The details invite you closer and point towards discovering an interpersonal narrative. The first painting in the series is called Couple Plants a Garden and illustrates just that. In the corner we see a man and a woman preparing and nurturing a small raised bed under the same light casting over farms and rows of houses in the distance. This series was started at the same time my wife and I were joyfully anticipating the birth of our son. I was euphoric that summer, painting and watching the vegetation around me grow and flourish. But at the same time I had flashes of dread and anxiety, fearing the unknown that was quickly approaching. In the next painting, the shadows move in. This autumn scene is titled After the Harvest. We see the same couple, now with child, and walking towards the community of houses clustered in the remaining light of a sunset. I suppose it's the end of one season and the beginning of another, but it's still a season full of life. A potted plant sits front and center as an observer, and its leaves sort of gesture to the 2 halves of the painting, one dark and one light. The large central tree that splits the composition in half with its tight-packed paint-marked leaves mimics the same gesture by parting our gaze to the right and left. The third painting, hung near the rear entry of the library, is titled View of a Close-Knit Community. In this piece, we as the viewers stand at the opening of a dense wooded area and look out on a cluster of houses grouped in the top half of the painting. They're all nestled and cozy with trees and bushes. These houses are individuals, and each has a personality of its own. Some appear boisterous while others hide and peer out from behind a patterned tree. Even as individuals, though, they share edges and overlap with their neighbors in a balanced communal codependence. My hope for these paintings at the library is that their installation there will enable people to see them, spend time with them, and through reoccurring visits, I hope that these works will become personally meaningful and enrich the experience of library patrons.